I mean, I think that there's guys out there that we had talked about a month and a half ago. Last time we did this show, Hickey, which I was like, this is kind of a make it or break it for some of these. Look at Dak Prescott. That team's still going to be good. You know, I mean, Dak did not look good in the playoffs. The Cowboys did not look good in the playoffs. They looked putrid, actually. The offense couldn't move the ball. The team's going to change a little bit. But I don't know what Dak Prescott's prices are, but the team's still going to be competitive. That division is just not any good. He's by far the best quarterback in that division, in the best situation. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to have a home game. And at that point, who knows? I kind of like, and I don't know what's been happening here, Hicks, on the card front, but you got to like the potential of a Russell Wilson probably just having stabilized his card value most of the season probably has gone down 20, 30%, not only with the injury, but the fact that he's running around for dear life, you know, on every single drop back that he has. That team was pretty solid towards the end of the season, but there were times it was really bad. Where does he go? I think he stays in Seattle, but my God, can you imagine him on the Pittsburgh Steelers? Can you imagine him on
Oh
the
my
Steelers?
God. I mean, I love that you mentioned Russell. I think the two guys that you just mentioned, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, sorry to cut you off. I mean, I just want to say, I think the two guys that you just mentioned,
we already
Dak
named the
and
AFC,
Russell,
and it's
are great.
The AFC is a who's who of who's under 26. The NFC is who's over 33 and who's still got it. And that's like Wilson, Rodgers, Stafford, and obviously you've got Kyler Murray, you know, in there. But the NFC only has 4 or 5 guys. And I like the Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson to be these guys that have stabilized card value, maybe drop 20, 30%. Even if they stay with their current teams, which obviously Dak will, both of those guys are going to have bounce back seasons next year, without question.
Okay, so let me talk about Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson, because I'm really glad that you mentioned these guys. So Dak Prescott's 2016 Prism Silver is down 15% in the last 30 days, and that's down a lot from where it was during the season. So Dak is a great buy right now. I mean, the Cowboys have been a pretty great regular season team. It's almost like Dak doesn't even really need to make it to a Super Bowl for you to make money on Dak if you buy him. Right
he doesn't. You're right.
And then
I mean, if he's down 30% total, you just in the last 30 days, shit, he hasn't even played a game in 30 days. So you go back 90 days when they were humming after Thanksgiving. I bet she's down 30%. So you're right, Hicks. He doesn't need to win a Super Bowl in order to be there. He just needs to be 11-3 going into December. And that team,
which he's pretty likely to do with that team.
Can do it.
I think Dak's a great buy. Then you've got Russell Wilson. Sorry, one more card on Dak. Dak, his Optic 2016 Optic PSA 10 is only $160 right now, which is I think would be a great buy. Russell Wilson, who's already won a Super Bowl and been to multiple Super Bowls, his Prism 2012 PSA 10 rookie card is $650. I mean, these are all more affordable than way more affordable than the comparable cards for Joe Burrow. And I just think that it's his Russell Wilson tops base PSA 10 is only $153 right now. And Russell Wilson is going to have to come back to the 2020 form, where he was kind of playing like an MVP in 2020. But what are the odds that Russell Wilson comes back and has a great regular season? I would say they're pretty high. And if he can help Seattle actually make a run into the playoffs, or Pittsburgh, another team. That's the other thing is, buying Russell Wilson right now, you've got multiple markers. You've got trade rumors, which we know ups a player's card value. You've got but then if they do make a trade, that sometimes skyrockets value as much as making it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, for sure. Because the alternative
I love your Russell Wilson
call. The new fan base just goes crazy, ups it by 30% just because it's the fan base. So all of a sudden you just sell everything in Pittsburgh, But I like the Russell Wilson play right now because I personally, can you imagine a little Russ Wilson in like someplace like Denver, where you've got already a really solid defense, you've got similar weather, you've got the weather factor, which he's always had a chance in Seattle to take advantage of. You got your boy Judy out there on the edge, making plays over there. Personally, oh my God! If he obviously, I lived in Seattle for 6 years. I love the Seahawks. I love Russell Wilson. I love going to the games there at the old Century Link Field. But how cool would it be to see Russell Wilson in the black and gold of Pittsburgh? I mean, coming off
I think it'd be really cool. I've always liked both
really
teams. I've always
cool.
liked the Seahawks and the Steelers. I think that would be really cool. I think I love Mike Tomlin. I
would love that. I think that marriage is fantastic.
If Russell Wilson goes to Pittsburgh, then his car. Here's the thing. I will be spending some money on Russell Wilson cards. Probably more so than Dak. I like the Dak buy, but the reason I'm going to choose Russell over Dak, he's already got a Super Bowl. You already have a Hall of Famer. So if you're investing in an active future Hall of Famer, like either Russell Wilson or even Patrick Mahomes, over guys like Joe Burrow, over guys like Justin Herbert, over guys like Josh Allen, over guys like Mac Jones.
But those
the
are
last
all
few
guys.
young guys that I mentioned are always they're so hyped up that it's like it's impossible to make any money on buying their singles.
Right. It's just like
unless they win.
Hicks, all of a sudden, all the small cap stocks go crazy. They go crazy for 5 months. There's never a down day, and then all of a sudden they come back down to earth. I mean, in that same realm, you do have all the youth of the AFC, but you've got seasoned Hall of Famers with question marks on what their situation will be next year. And there's a lot of positive question marks to make money with guys like Dak, with Russ Wilson. I mean, Aaron Rodgers could retire. He could
maybe even Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, maybe even Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, there's a lot of fun things to talk about.
Yeah, you're right. I don't personally like Aaron Rodgers, so I won't be buying any of his cards, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't as an audience member. You know, the audience, he's another Hall of Famer. If you like Aaron Rodgers, there's going to be the same type of buzz around Aaron Rodgers this offseason that there is with Russell Wilson, if not times two, right?
Yeah,
he's Aaron
until
Rodgers.
he shows up in a Packers uniform in July, there will be talk. Same thing with Russ. Until he shows up in a Seahawks uniform in July, there will be talk. And that's why the NFL there's 52 weeks in a year. The NFL is a 53-week-a-year discussion point.
Yeah.
That's how great
now,
the NFL is.
There's another, that's the best. I told somebody the other day, we're having dinner with some friends, and I said, I think the NFL is the best the NFL is the best soap opera. And I felt that way since probably 2003, that the NFL is just the best soap opera. And so I think that the football card market is going to continue to get stronger and stronger. I think that sounds good. Murph, thanks for joining me. Everyone, thank you for watching and listening to the Sports Card Strategy Show. I'm Paul Hickey with nooffseason.com. I'd like to thank our sponsor of the show, marketmoversapp.com by Sports Card Investor. Please go there and save 20% using the promo code NOOFFSEASON. Everybody, have a great day. Murph,
have a great day, guys.
man.
Hicks, always good to see you.
You too. Later, man.